Hi, I'm Ashton,
Hi, I'm Derek.
and this is AD Reviews, where we take a look at cool, neat stuff that we like.
Awesome stuff that
Awesome
we like.
stuff that we like. And today we're taking a look at this. Is the Anker PowerPort 4 charging device. It's a little PowerPort USB charging brick that we've been using for a couple of weeks. And we're going to start by first unboxing this one for you. We'll give you some impressions as we've been using it for a couple of weeks. And we'll end off by showing you a couple of charging examples for some devices that we have, because between the two of us we have quite a lot of them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's a great product, and I can't wait to get started.
let's go.
Alright, what we're going to do is unbox the Anker PowerPort 4. So we've got two models here, one unopened, one already opened. Beautiful packaging, and it's got a front flap right here that you can open. The box is very sturdy, so it does a very good job at protecting your investment before it arrives in the mail. And it just feels great. It's got a very it's got a matte finish on the box. It's a good box. I would keep this. And you just open the flap, and you open the cover there, and there it is. The Anker. The PowerPort is wrapped in a plastic sheath. I'm gonna pull it out and show you guys, and it's in there real good. And as you can see, they really spared no expense packaging this product for you. The plastic is high quality. The plastic that you're about to throw away is high quality. Get that. And there are two holes in the bags, probably to keep the electronics inside in good condition. And here you have it. Here's the PowerPort. Got the 4 ports right here. It's got the plug. It just feels very sturdy. And underneath, oh, here we go. This is the best part right here. You've got two manuals. And this first one asks you if you're happy. And if you are, to tell your friends, share your experience, or connect with social media. And this is the manual right here. Like, they've really spared no expense with these materials here. The workmanship is great. It's printed in various languages right here. And it's got detailed instructions on how to use your PowerPort. So there you have it, PowerPort 4.
All right, so here's the Anker unboxed in all its glory. We're just gonna talk about some stuff that we like. So Derek, what do you like about this?
Personally, I like the fact that they use two different plastics for the build. They have the smooth, beautiful, shiny finish for the casing. However, you flip it to the front and you can see that it uses a textured gray plastic material here. And I like this for the fact because this is a high traffic area. You're always plugging devices in, pulling devices out. Some people got fingernails, sometimes you're holding stuff. Like, how many times have you been holding keys and say, oh, I need that cable, and then you're pulling something out? So you don't want to scratch the unit. So I have a feeling that's why they implemented this different textured plastic here. So I really like that.
Yep, that's a good point. I like that there's 4 charging ports also. They're Power IQ, so I believe it goes green if it's
a fast charge.
If it's a fast charge.
Yeah.
So if it's Power IQ, it's a green, and then if it's just doing standard charging, it's a blue.
A really beautiful blue.
Nice blue indicator over there, which we'll show you. And to Derek's point about the front being different, I like that too. If we were to compare that to, let's just say, the Apple charger, it's the same material all around. So, not that this one's been used very much, but I've seen some where they're actually chipped up and sort of gone through the rough a little bit. So you compare those two for roughly the same price, or maybe even cheaper in some cases. You're getting 4 charging ports and different material on the front, and overall pretty good product, especially with the drop-down clip over here. Now you have some problems with this, right? You don't like this drop-down clip.
The drop-down clip, I like the build quality. It's very solid, it's sturdy. But one thing it doesn't do, and I wish it did, was that this part pivots. Because
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you're going to have a situation where you're using a power bar and it's the only thing available to you, and stuff is already plugged in and you're using it. Say, an entertainment unit, you have your TV plugged in, your entertainment console plugged in, and you kind of can't fit this in there, but you want the capability of the four port charge. So what are you going to do? You can't unplug. I mean, you can, but it would be very inconvenient. So why wouldn't they implement a pivot so that you can plug it in sideways? You
Yeah,
get, yeah.
yeah, that's a good point. So one thing that I noticed about Anker is that their products are very Apple-esque almost. For those of you who are Apple fans, their unboxing experience, their product design, I guess their philosophy overall is very simple. So, or very similar, rather, I should say. So I think that's kind of where that comes from. So if you're having that problem where you need to plug into a power bar or somewhere where a connection like this may be a little bit awkward, you might be better off opting for the PowerPort 5, the desktop version,
Yeah, that's right.
which has the I believe it's an AC plug that goes into the front rather than the fold up here. But for a
Yeah.
quick portable solution, I think this is pretty good. If you're a business traveler, or if you're on the go a lot with your devices, have more than one. You may have an iPhone or an iPad or another tablet or a Samsung phone or an HTC phone or an Apple Watch or a Fitbit, and this can kind of do all those things for you at once. So one thing we'll talk about is also the features over here that they give you in the back. So you get the Power IQ, you get the voltage boost, and the multi-protect. So what the Power IQ is going to do is it's going to actually detect the voltage of your device. It's they call it the world's first smart charging technology, providing intelligent high-speed charging to your devices. So it's actually going to discover what your charging protocol is for your device, and it's going to deliver the maximum that it detects that product can take. So if you're using an iPad Mini, which uses a 10-watt adapter and a certain type of voltage versus a bigger iPad or a bigger tablet or a phone, it's going to deliver the maximum voltage that device needs for the quickest possible charge. The other thing I like about this, and that's cool, is that it's got the voltage boost. So what this essentially means is that it's going to increase the charging speed by detecting your cable resistance. So you got a couple of cables over here. So I own a set of Beats by Dr. Dre, right? So the cable thickness on this is the gauge is a little more than something like the Amazon Basics cable that's a little bit thinner. So it's going to actually detect your cable resistance, and it'll actually adjust the voltage based on your cable resistance also, which is pretty cool.
That's a great point. And it also features something called a multi-protect. It's a system that ensures a complete protection for your devices. So it's got short circuit protection, it's got current limiter, it's got a current stabilizer, it recognizes the temperature control, so it doesn't get too hot, and it shuts it off when required. It's got high energy efficiency charging, so a whole bunch of systems combining to protect your devices that you're charging.
And I guess that would explain why it doesn't get too hot. We were talking the other day about talking about this because we really enjoy it. One of the comments that we made was that it actually doesn't get too hot at all, despite the fact that you're charging all day. So that temperature control.
Yeah, I had 3 devices plugged into it, my Fitbit and 2 phones, for the majority of the day, and you touch the thing and it doesn't get hot. Sometimes you even touch a cable that's been charging your phone for a while and it really heats up, but this thing stays cool to the touch. So I have complete faith in this multi-protect system they feature.
Yeah, great point. So overall, what would you rate this, Derek, on your Amazon? How many stars out of 5 would you give this?
I haven't rated it yet, but after having used it for a couple of weeks now, I would rate it a solid 5.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. Overall, with the quality, the features, the feature set that it has, the portability, also slightly bigger. Again, we'll show the Apple one, right? So slightly bigger, right? A little bit of a bigger footprint, say about maybe 30% or almost 40% bigger. But the price point's around the same, and for what you get, is even though one of these comes with your device, or you may get another charging block with another device that you buy, for around the same price as a backup, you get one that's slightly bigger but can do more things. So overall, I have rated a 5 actually. This one gets a 5 in my books.
Oh, you've already done it.
I've already done it. I beat you.
All right, what we're gonna do is show you the functionality of the Anker PowerPort 4 charging. So we've got an assortment of devices here, and we're gonna plug each in to show you how A, how they charge, and B, how the Power IQ kicks in. So as we know, Power IQ has two modes. It's got the low power mode, which shows a blue light, and it's got the Power IQ activated mode, which shows a green light. So we're going to start with an Apple iPad right here, and we're going to plug this thing in. And once plugged in, it's charging. You can see that Power IQ has been activated. Now I'm going to unplug the Apple iPad, and we're going to try the Fitbit. So my Fitbit is not as advanced as these mobile devices. We're going to plug it in and see. So you can see that the Fitbit is indeed charging, but it's charging in the regular state, not the Power IQ. Now we're going to go ahead and plug in a Samsung Galaxy S4, which is a relatively advanced phone. And Power IQ is activated for charging the Samsung Galaxy. And then as a final demonstration, we're going to plug in this generic branded power brick. And you can see that it too is indeed charging, but in the non-Power IQ state. So there you have it. I'm going to plug in all 4 devices to show you what happens. So here we go, there's the Samsung. You can see that the light has turned green for Power IQ active, the Fitbit, as well as the iPad mini. And all 4 are charging, and you can see that Power IQ is being activated. And there you have it.